Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan video. It's your boy Minato here, and today we're going to be going into a no item run attempt against a Rildo on, oh my gosh, it's not on 2x speed. I think like every single other run I'm going to do for like these events is just basically going to be 2x speed. This is the first one that's actually not in 2x speed, and it feels kind of weird seeing it not in 2x speed, but we are able to beat Rildo pretty quickly, honestly. Didn't really find out to be much of a threat with this team specifically, but for all I know, I could have got pretty lucky. I think Rildo could still be a pretty formidable boss if he catches you in the right sections. At the end, he can lock you and lower your defense, so if you have like a third slot unit that can't really work the best there, you can kind of get destroyed. Like if you have Weirs in the front slot, he doesn't dodge like his super attack or anything like that, you can get messed up, that's for sure. But we managed to beat it at the end of the day. So we got the God Goku right here and Vegeta. They started off right here, and they already got a few stacks active already, which is very nice. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, obviously, with a 70% counter chance. He's basically like a must-bring unit to like a lot of these stages. They made him really powerful. Now I feel like you really want that 50% buff to be active as much as you possibly can, because that just makes him a completely different unit. That extra 50% buff, you have to keep in mind that's a multiplicative buff, so especially with support units like Weirs right here, it's definitely very helpful to get that. Speaking of which, I want to just talk about Weirs for a second, man. Weirs is a GOAT. He's so helpful in so many of these stages because of the double physical orb changing. He supports, he dodges, he has like very high attack and defense on his own. It's very nasty. I decided to keep Vegeta on rotation here. The reason why is because Vegeta will have type advantage at the last phase, so I'd rather make sure we keep him on rotation just in case we get to the last phase pretty fast. And spoiler alert, I believe we do get to the last phase pretty fast, so yeah, I'm glad I was able to keep him on rotation. We'll push physical Gogeta off just so we can get him to this other rotation over here. I think that would be the most ideal. So right here we have the AGL Rildo, so obviously I decided to keep the rotation as it is currently, but I did actually decide to move forward and have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta linked up with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Obviously the links are just way too good. Plus there's only one attack in the middle, so you know that's obviously going to be very helpful for me. It's kind of deciding, do I go for the full 24 key or not? I was almost decided to put the God Goku right there, but I decided against it because we would have lost the super attack with Vegeta. The reason why I was kind of considering now going for the full 24 key is so that we can get all the stacks as much as possible with the Super Saiyan 4s, but it's like, you know what, might as well just kind of go through this really quickly. We got the counter off with the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is huge, right? Especially because, again, he does have the full 50% buff here. So him having that full 50% buff is very pog, honestly. And yeah, look at the damage he did. He ends with 2 health bars to him. The Super Saiyan 4 is digging up very well with them. We're able to start getting stacks here. So this is the first turn that they showed up on. They do have the ability to guard, which is very strong, of course. I'm sure we all know how strong that turn 1 guard ability can be for the Super Saiyan 4s. And although they could be a little weak on turn 3, we luckily were able to kind of avoid that for the most part, I feel like, right? Especially with right here, these guys are going to get their guaranteed double super. Remember, at 22 key, they get the guaranteed additional super attack. That's both the same for the gods and the Super Saiyan 4s. So they're able to do much damage, especially considering that these guys are rainbowed compared to my Super Saiyan 4s, which are getting 55%. I just want to point that out every time so that people understand and don't look at the two sides and like, oh my god, the gods are so much better. It's not the case. I feel like they're very even, but I just want to at least point that out. Yeah, we basically one-turned this Rildo phase again, which is why I said we got there very quickly, which is why I'm glad I kept the Integode Vegeta right here. Very cool. Rildo ended up not locking any of my rotations, so I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to check and make sure that the animations were not going to be skips. I wanted to go ahead and get this nice clean fusion animation with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in here, because obviously it's like whenever opportunity I have, I want to play this at least once during each video, right? I don't want to try and spam it too much, but obviously in these difficult red zone phases, you want to make sure your characters are at the strongest they are. So it's very realistic that you get multiple of these fusions and animations played at once. I mean, with these stages, I did all of these like literally in just one sitting. All the GT bosses and movie bosses runs that I did, I did basically in just one sitting, just kind of like, hey, you know what, let me go ahead and knock these out. The reason why I'm doing pre-recording stuff like this is because you're just gonna see all these videos the entire weekend. I am actually not going to be like actually technically here, right? In a sense, well, I'm here, but like I won't be able to cover like any urgent news, I believe, or anything like that. So like say, I don't know, say if like we get leaks for like the next JP Dokkan Fest or something within the next few days, I'm not gonna be here like, oh my gosh, next JP Dokkan Fest confirmed, roll over like a video, unfortunately. But I don't really expect anything really massive to come out within the next few days, especially not in JP. Global's gonna get the age-old Trunks, but I mean, like I don't really like I cover global stuff, right? You know, when there's global news and stuff, but I don't like, you know, it's not like I'm a global player. I don't summon on global. You know, I don't really make like that many news videos on global unless it's like, you know, hey, this unit's coming. Let me like get to know my thoughts on the units, if you should summon or not. But I guess, you know, like, but like if it's like, you know, like, oh my gosh, the Grade 8 EZAs are on global. How do you beat the EZA events? Stuff like that. Like, right, I don't really care about it. We always took a lot of damage here because it didn't dodge because we couldn't get them orbs, I believe. But right here, we're able to finish off Rildo because we are able to get the active skill again. So we're able to fuse Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta again here. And then after that, we were able to get the 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, which is probably I think it's my favorite animation in the game, honestly. That 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha. It just looks so clean, and it's just the section where he just like turns around, just does that smirk. Is just oof, so very pog. Like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is so cool, right? I mean, honestly, I think he just looks way cooler in here in the anime because he just does. He feels more like, I don't know. He feels more cool, like the animation, especially just this one right here from Fighters. It just looks so goated, right? Maybe I'm just like dumb, but I think it just looks so good. Like that transition where they both fuse together right there and do the Big Bang is just so absurdly like, this is awesome. But right here we do basically finish them off, right? There's no way Rildo's gonna. Well, I guess Rildo technically could kill me, right? But no, we obviously end up finishing him off here. But yeah, that is pretty much the run against Rildo here. Again, Gogeta, if he took a super right there, he would have died, right? Took 100 cannon normal. That Gogeta, man, he's not the, like, in the red zone right here. Sometimes he cannot be the tankiest unit at times. Do the three-year fusions finish them off? I think so, actually. But yeah, that is the run. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of strategies you're thinking of building, running with Rildo. I hope this helps. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.